Hello guys and welcome back to Rovers Return. We're going to get straight into it this time around. We're back for the second leg in the Carabao Cup. A very interesting game we have today with this Arsenal game because you can see up here, Tonali suspended, Knudsen suspended, Holtby out with an injury, Thomas Partey's out for international duty as well as Wilfried Zaha. Gabriel got suspended after the last episode where he got a red card and Lacazette's out with a hip injury. So we've got quite a weird situation really where a lot of people are just injured, so it's going to be a bit of a difficult one to try and get through. I'm going to play it cautiously. I know we favour ourselves when we play positively, but we're going to have to play cautiously in this game purely because I don't fancy our chances as much as I did, say, last game, for example. I think I've already made the side out to who I want to play. We're going to ring in Lewis Travis though, or my mate. Straight up! As we know him. He's going to play a ball-winning midfielder role, and then Jacob Davenport can just play, I think I've trained him as just a defensive central midfielder, just to back up that defensive ability really. So from the back, Kaminsky, Pickering comes in, he wants to leave now because he's not had the game time. Branthwaite, Lenihan, Nyambe, in fact, hold the phone, where is he? Chris Mepham comes back into the side, that's what I'm talking about. There we go, I've rested, sorry, my bad. Now the team is sorted. In fact, no it's not what am I on about? What am I on about? Now the team's sorted. So, Kaminsky, Pickering, Kilman, Mepham, Nyambe, Davenport and Travis as the pivot in the middle, Pennant on the left, Harvey on the right, Bradley Dack back in the attack with Magic Adam up front. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to submit the team and hopefully, this is a big game for us, we can advance through to the final of the Carabao Cup. Here we are at the match preview. So they've got Pedro up front, Aubameyang on the left, Almada, Galano still, but the back four is an interesting one. They're playing Bertrand as a centre-back. Now, whether or not we capitalise on that, who knows? I might go balanced straight from the off actually, because being able to see that their defence is weakened with Bertrand playing as a centre-back for some weird reason, I might actually just go balanced and try and see what we can do to maybe capitalise on this lack of ability at the back, as Almada has the first corner of the game and Holding's put it in the back of the net already. I mean, all this means is we've got to go positive and I've got to encourage the lads to try and get forward. That's the only thing this means now. If they've gone 1-0 up, we've got to try and get a goal back as Leno plays it out from the back to Holding. Holding is a good defender, but is he really that class to break down and keep out Adam Armstrong and Penaranda and players like that? I don't think so. As Galano on this right-hand side, it plays it to Almada, who has a nice little ball inside there. Arsenal playing it round us, so nice, and Galano hits the inside of the post there. I'll take this so far. 3 shots. We're having our own shots, we're having our own little bits, a few cracks at goal. I think at this point, though, it might be worth changing up the instructions at half-time, as I think it's going to go pretty quick to half-time, as in fact there's a highlight. Smith Rowe's coming forward. Galino even comes down this right-hand side. Bellerin tries to play a ball in. Gives it Galano again. It's fallen to Aubameyang, and Aubameyang has managed to get one in from a very acute angle there. Travis isn't having the most fantastic of games. He really could have done with Tonali this game. Galino, I've been calling him Galano all this time. Galino puts it in. Aubameyang is there to poke it home, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. We're going into the half-time dressing room. Not that exciting, not that great here. Show them what we're about in the second half. Pump the fist for all of them. We weren't that bad, but I believe we can still go out there and do much better than what we have been doing. Tactics now, this is where it's going to get interesting. We've got to try and go for this now. So I'm feeling Bradley Dack isn't really playing to his best abilities at this point. So we're going to bring Ben Brereton on. Inside forward, attack, we're going to have to go for it. Penaranda now, and he's an advanced forward through and through, as well as Magic Adam being an advanced forward, but complete forward now. He is a complete forward. We have trained him. He is very much a complete forward. As you can see, complete in that attack role. He can head the ball. He can't. But, everything but he can do. So he's playing that complete forward role. I'm going to drop Travis and Davenport to much deeper roles as well. Davenport, ball-winning midfielder, he can play that defensive role as well. Lewis Travis as a half-back, I think, as well, just so we can try and get a bit further forward. We're going to have to go attacking. We're going to play it a bit more direct, shoot on sight, get the overlaps going, try and get a few more players forward, extremely high tempo. We've got a counter-press in that. Well, in fact, no, I'm just not going to counter-press or regroup. And we're going to have to push a lot higher up the pitch now. We're going to have to have a very high level of engagement, really get stuck in here. I think that's all we can do to try and advance through after this game, as there's a highlight straight from kickoff. Harvey Elliott plays it forward. It falls for Penaranda and he puts it in. I'm just saying, tactical genius. That's the Haymanager way. Haymanager ball. Look at that. I mean, I knew Rob Holding was going to miss that header at the start of this game. Penaranda sneaks into that bottom right-hand corner. Straight away, coming out of the half-time team talk, we've put one in the bottom right-hand corner. And now, I think this is ours to take here. Penaranda plays it backwards to Kilman. Finds Brereton. Davenport gives it away to Galeno. I keep on calling Galano. Galeno. Now it falls to Almada, but we've run it back and Penaranda's through again. Can he finish it off? He can't. Leno's there. Oh, we're playing beautiful counter-attacking football now. This is really good to see. Harvey Elliott whips it in and no one's there. Pickering, can he get there? And now this really is a game. This really is a game and a half. Almada plays it and knocks it off to Galeno. Can we maybe win it off him? We can't, and it's Pedro's managed to just get that over. Come on, encourage the lads. Come on. We're doing well out here. I think Harvey Elliott might have to come off. He's not going to make it towards the end of this game. We'll bring on the stinky one, Castello. See what he can do. Holding now on the ball. They're playing it out from the back. Guendouzi on it. Almada plays through Pedro, and he sticks it in that bottom left-hand corner. And it's 3-1 to Arsenal now, makes it even more difficult for us. Almada with a beautiful ball through towards Pedro. Pedro and Almada have been unreal for Arsenal this season in the Premier League, never mind just in the Carabao Cup. That puts it at 3-1. We're going to carry on. We're going to go attacking still. I'm going to fire up the lads. We need to try and get something from this. Nyambe to Mepham. Mepham launches it forward towards Adam Armstrong, who stuck it. We're back in it. 3-2. Straight away. Come on. We're doing what United do at home here, where we've managed to play the ball forward. Mepham with a launch of a ball, an absolute beautiful bit of a ball forward, and Armstrong sneaks that home. Now, lads, we need to capitalise on this big time. We can do stuff like that and then all of a sudden we concede. But come on, here we go. We've gotten back. Holding into Almada. Guendouzi now plays it to Smith Rowe, who finds Martinelli, and they've got another one back here. Arsenal 4-2. Just when you think it could go maybe a little bit better, let's go positive, because maybe that's why we're conceding so many here. Nyambe just falls asleep and lets Martinelli drift past him, who puts that into the bottom right-hand corner. It's not fantastic. We don't need to see it for a third, fourth time. 75th minute now. Bertrand at the back. Tierney. Guendouzi. Now, can we get a foot in here? We can't. Martinelli's taking it past him, and he's had a shot from range. We're going to have to go all out. It is going to be a case of putting Ben Brereton up front with the likes of the others. We're going to play him I'll play him as a pressing forward. And then Castello is going to sit in the midfield with Davenport and Travis either side of him. Travis playing as a ball-winning midfielder to defend as well. I think I'm going to play Davenport there as well. And Castello can play an advanced playmaker support. Who do we bring on? Do we bring anyone else on? Maybe Joe Rothwell might be worth bringing him on. Maybe have two attacking midfielders. Davenport can play that ball-winning midfielder role, which allows for these other lads to sort of come forward and play a bit further up the pitch. Positive. We've got to play attacking. We've got to go a bit more direct as well. Let's go more direct. Let's shoot on sight. Let's get the overlaps going. We've got to push this defensive line all the way up now. All the way up. And we're going to advance forward. 75th minute now. Let's see if we can get anything else from this game. Encourage the boys. Saka on it. Guendouzi now. They're winning this midfielder battle as a beautiful tackle's gone in. Pedro, another great tackle's gone in. Guendouzi. Saka, they're trying to pick apart our defence here. Bellerin, oh my, what on earth? Bellerin's had a shot from range, and that's flown into the top right-hand corner. Just don't think we're good enough to go attacking against Arsenal, as they have such a great attacking force coming forward. Where has this come from? A great goal by Bellerin. 80th minute now. 3 goals we need. As there's another highlight here. Castello gives it Pickering. He's not my first. That's why he's not my first choice left back. Pickering gives it away. Castello wins it back. Fair enough. Magic Adams through. Oh, I thought I might have controlled that and put that in the back of the net as Martinelli now comes forward. Can we win the ball back in the midfield? Saka back to Maitland-Niles. All the Arsenal youngsters on the pitch. Tierney, Guendouzi gives it Tierney again. Martinelli on the ball. They're playing it around our defence now. Arsenal really taking the mick out of us. Pedro plays it through to Bellerin again, and it's 6-2, our wing-backs. Pickering needs to be picking up Bellerin there. That is dreadful. I think Pickering's just fallen asleep yet again. Gets sucked in towards Saka. doesn't follow neither man, and Bellerin slices that past the goalkeeper. 6-2. After what could have been so promising at 3-2, been our demise at 6-2. It's been a decent run. Hands on hips. Despite the result, I'm pleased at our performance there. I know they're not going to take that. You're unlucky today. Midfielders, hands on hips, you're unlucky today. Attackers, hands on hips, you're unlucky today. I think we played a decent game there, despite the fact that obviously we went out eventually. I think we played a decent game. 6-2 is some way to go as well. So schedule-wise, we'll leave it there. Nice little quick one there. I think it'll be around 10 minutes this episode, which would be very nice for you. I'm going to advance through, as I said last time, because we are at the Carabao Cup now. I'm going to advance through this whole month, February, all the way to the end. Brentford as well. And then we're going to join back to Fulham and Newcastle, which is going to be a tough few games because we need to try and win these games against the lower side. So Newcastle and Fulham bottom of the league with 12 points. Newcastle 21 points, 7 points off us. I mean, the potential to drop 12 points for us after those tough 4 games that we've got in the next month of February. We're going to have to see where we stand at the start of next episode. So, I hope you did enjoy. A few ups and downs, absolute roller coaster of an episode there. 2 goals from kickoffs. I just can't believe happened. And yeah, an interesting one at that. So I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. Stay safe, stay humble. Ciao.